in 2 places on Facebook. I am live on my Facebook page, Jade in the Park, and I'm also live in my public Facebook group. And so I'm going to share that to my private Facebook group. I have so many groups. Facebook is like, I'm on it to here. So I really wanted to say a couple of things really quick to you. Today is Friday, and it's the last day for these amazing kind of buy one, get one things that are happening. I have been so blessed by these 2 oils, so I thought I would take a moment and get over any uncomfortableness I have and then come out and just share with you some cool things about them. So the special is buy an oil called OnGuard and get an oregano oil for free. So buy OnGuard, like a bigger bottle, 15 milliliter, and get oregano for free. Now, OnGuard is a blend that smells kind of like Christmas, okay? It has cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, radiata, as well as wild orange and rosemary. And it is super helpful for feelings of immune support, of wanting things that if you have a sore throat, or even to clean, making great for cleaning too. So like I use it in, we'll talk about this in a minute, like a cleaner, like a surface cleaner. I love it. It smells amazing and it actually tastes good. So I mix it with some honey and hot water, and I can drink that whenever I'm getting a sore throat or I need a little support. It's kind of amazing how it can work. It also can help with people who might have a little snoring. You just gargle with this. It's a little spicy, so put lip balm on if you're not used to it. Gargle, and that really helps with that kind of issue too. So anyway, that's a fun use for OnGuard. You never thought about snoring. But I want you to think back, like let's go back to the plague, okay, like way back when. And I don't know if you've ever seen those pictures of the doctors with these heavy coats. It was actually PPE before it was PPE. You know what I mean? So they had the beak, okay, they had a mask on, they had these heavy coats, and they would have these aromatics around their neck. Okay, like an amulet. I mean, it looks kind of creepy when you watch old like history books. They did that because they would fill the beak with aromatics such as clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus leaves, orange citrus peels, orange peels, and stuff like that. So, and rosemary, so fresh rosemary. And they found that they were, that was helpful to them. Now, fast forward, I mean, oregano oil, that was what's on guard, but oregano oil has been, it's actually nicknamed nature's antibiotic. I'm not making any claims, I'm just saying that's the term people use. And in fact, Purdue Chicken Farms has used oregano in chicken feed, basically to try to move away from antibiotic use. You can go Google The Atlantic, it's a magazine, and look up chickens and oregano. Okay, so anyway, oregano has been used by Hippocrates for immune support. It has been used, I heard in recently in World War II that they were using oregano when there was a shortage of antibiotics. I mean, I don't know. I haven't done more research on that. That was just new today. So I'm going to do some more research on that. But I have done a lot of research on oregano, and it's very supportive. It's very full of antioxidants, very supportive to discomfort in your body. So when I am struggling with some discomfort, I'll put a couple drops of this and something called a veggie capsule. Not just immune support, but I also do that for immune support or pain. Discomfort, no pain, discomfort. I will use up an empty veggie capsule. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. You just open it up and I add a couple drops. I'll add some frankincense, that's all edible. These are edible oils. You don't do this with other oils that you read about. It has a supplement fat container, a supplement fat label, I'm sorry. So you would use that, a couple drops of oregano, frankincense, copaiba. That would be great. Even oregano by itself really helped me when I had something that was kind of shooting down my leg, kind of discomfort a couple years ago. It was kind of amazing. You can dilute it with coconut oil, I like personally fractionated coconut oil or any kind of coconut oil, and dilute it and apply for pain, discomfort. But how I really use it, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of, can I talk about warts? Is that too much? TMI. That might be TMI. Come on, comment below. Is warts TMI? Plantar warts are painful. Okay, that's all I have to say. Oregano, Band-Aid, boom. And for children, of course, you would dilute. This is a hot oil, so be really careful. Just remember, when you get oregano from me, you're going to, or from your own account, you're going to dilute it. Always think, Lita said dilute it. Olive oil, coconut oil, whatever you got, okay, before you put it on your skin. I personally like to use it in a diffuser, okay. I also like to do it internally. and topically on the bottom of my feet. Also good for toenail health also too. Now there is a special trick that I use because I have very bad sinus issues. In fact, my entire life from childhood to college, I remember having sinus issues that would go down into my chest, and I would be on all these little antibiotics basically, and I would trigger my asthma and my entire life. My dad would actually ask them to put me on antibiotic as soon as I would get sick before we knew any better. I have done something since I've been using Oregano and OnGuard. I've been really good with this. I've talked with my doctor if I've had problems, and I've been able to do things to support my body before going down a bad road. So I'm going to show you my trick that has helped me for the last 5 years. So I use a steaming cup of water. Like here's a boiling cup of water, and I call this the steaming cup of death. Okay, isn't that fun? Don't you love that name? It's the steaming cup of death. Okay, so now why is it death? Well, because you're about to find out. So we had peppermint this week on a BOGO. So if you got it, you got a couple drops of peppermint. You're going to add 2 drops of peppermint or more. A couple drops of lemon. Lemon clears out mucus. Peppermint opens the airways. And then you're going to use OnGuard. Now I have a small bottle of OnGuard open already. I guess there's nothing in it. Maybe I do need to open my brand new bottle I just got on my BOGO box. So then I'm going to use oregano. What it has are things that are very supportive to the immune system. You guys can Google OnGuard research and read it for yourself, okay? And then I'm going to put in one drop, or maybe 2. For child, only 1 drop. For adults, 2. Now, it is very potent because there's a steam coming out of it. And so what you need to do is always remember to close your eyes. And for children, or for you, if you're forgetful, go ahead and put your hands over your eyes. Keep your, and I might cough. Be prepared. And always have tissues handy. This could be done. This could be ugly. I don't have tissues handy. Okay, ready? Okay. Now it's not a steaming because I was talking for a little bit, but normally there's much bigger steam. And I can only literally usually keep it here and I can smell it. But I can't smell it as much because the steam is not as much. It actually smells pleasant. I did something wrong. You're supposed to be like this, and you're like, oh my gosh, it works. My nose has started to run. I might cough out the mucus. It's like really good. I actually could drink this. Now, all the oils aren't edible, so I could, but okay. That being said, this smells actually delicious. You could drink this. Oregano, not the best tasting, but it is so good for really sore throats. So the key is it's really hot steaming water. You can see that the water's not really steaming anymore. It was literally before I started. So steaming hot cup of water, peppermint, lemon, oregano, and OnGuard. Now, if you don't have any other oils and you're going to get the BOGO today, which I highly recommend that you do, then I'll put the link from my Facebook page. I'll put the link in there, the buying link. If you're in my groups, you can ask for help and we'll help you get it on your own account. But what it does is the oregano and the OnGuard together are just fine in a steaming cup of water. You can do this without the peppermint, okay? Your goal is to get these aromatic compounds and vapors up into your nostrils and absorbing into your nostrils and really helping at a cellular level working inside your inside your nasal passages. And so it's really important to breathe it in. The hot vapors really do help. Now, that being said, you can also, when you get your oils, you're going to go ahead and I'm going to put a link for my customers on the veggie capsules. You kind of need them. They're like $4 for this huge container. And how easy it is, and I'm going to make one for you, not for you, to show you, but 2 drops of OnGuard, 2 drops of oregano. If you guys have done this, feel free to share it. I sometimes like to add something called frankincense, lemon, and tea tree, the edible tea tree. And then I'll fill it up with a little coconut oil or olive oil, a couple of drops too. Or right now this is empty, so that was fake. I just faked you out. And that means I can't do that. But that's okay. So what I do is I will probably just take this with food. It's okay if I didn't dilute it. It is a little bit caustic, so I'm going to take it with food and water and drink plenty of water. And it is safe to take internally. If you want more research on that, I'll be glad to share that with you. Just need to let me know, especially if you're in our customer group. I did a whole series this summer on internal use of oils, and I went into that. And I even have naturopathic and functional medicine doctor videos talking about the safety and looking at the research of internal use. So if this is your jam, let me know if you're in our team. Now the next thing is, the last thing that I think is really important for children and adults, and this is your easy button, okay? 2 more projects. Is a roller ball. When you buy this, I'm going to give you a link to the veggie caps, but you can also buy these roller balls. They're like 50 cents each from doTERRA. They're so easy, just pop them off like that. You put in 10 drops of OnGuard 10 drops of oregano, and you fill it up with fractionated coconut oil, or you could use olive oil. It just will stain your clothing. So fractionated coconut oil doesn't go rancid and it doesn't mess up your clothing. It absorbs really quickly. And you want to dilute oregano and OnGuard. They're both spicy oils, okay? So that's really important. Just remember, dilute, or the soles of your feet. Now, after you put those oils in, 10 drops of each, and coconut oil, you can put this back on, rock it side to side, goes back on, and then you just put the lid on, and then I would just label it. You can buy stickers from doTERRA directly. They're like 50 cents, and you just put the labels on. For children, I'm gonna recommend that you actually put just 5 drops or even less per oil, okay? 5 drops or less for kids. And then now it's ready to go. So here's what you're gonna do. You're actually, before you go out, you can put it on your throat, on your chest. If it's really, like if your skin's not sensitive, try it under your nose. You can even put a little swipe in your mask. And then what you can also do is put it in your palm and breathe it in, getting those aromatic compounds to line your sinuses and your nasal passages, okay? And then you also can use it along your spine or your children's spine. Sometimes I'm lazy and I just do it on my belly, okay? So that's how you're gonna use it every day. Everyone has one by their bedside table. Now they're adults, so it's up to them what they use and how they use it. But for my children, the little ones, they're doing this. And I am too. So I hope it's helpful to you. It's buy OnGuard, get oregano for free. It's $34 for OnGuard. So it's $17 for each bottle of, this ends up being $17 each, guys. It's a steal, especially the big bottles. Now, if you are not a customer, I'll put a link for retail for my personal. It's going to be $43 for both of them. And so that's awesome deal also. I do recommend being a wholesale customer if you think you're ever going to buy anything in a year. It's worth it. Also, if you would like to get it and let me know, and you're like on our team, I will give you an entry into a really cool diffuser. A diffuser is like this, but it's beautiful. It's called ROAM. It's like huge. It's stone, and you can take it off the base and move it around without it being plugged in. I should have forgotten it. It's over there. But that's a free gift I'm giving for anyone who comments on my posts on Facebook, on my group, as well as get a BOGO. And I hope that's so helpful. Next Tuesday, I'm doing a class. Our team is having a class on essential oils in sleep, stress, and emotions. So if you want to know how to use it for sleep, stress, and emotions, you comment below, and I will let you come in and observe. If you're new to oils, you're welcome to come in and just take a peek, okay? And if you're on our team, you must come. It's a must-have. We have Shelly Izzy, who's a teacher and educator, and she's going to be teaching you, and she does a really great job. So I will talk to you later. Comment. Now, this BOGO ends tonight at midnight Mountain Time, but I will not be up at 1:59 a.m. So if you want it from me, you need to contact me on my Facebook page. You need to contact me, order it yourself, or let me know, Lita, throw me in your group buy. If you're local, I'll buy it for you, a group buy, okay? And if you're on your team, if you have any trouble logging in, you need to comment below. We're gonna help both of you. Everyone gets helped today, okay? Must come. And then last thing, tomorrow morning at 10:30, I have a public class on Zoom on essential oils made easy. So if you just are curious, I would love for you to come as my guest. And if you've been using oils for a while and you need a refresher, please comment below and we'll give you the link. Bye-bye.